They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Well, oh, I'm missing a lot of things. Seems like some features got taken away. Well, guys, we're taking a plane over to the United States of America. I'm very excited to be on my way. Yeah, we should be touching down in the next few hours and whatnot. But in the meantime, I'm gonna head on over into the bathroom, take care of some business before the captain is done. And yeah. Yeah, so welcome to the Lighthouse. I don't know. As you guys can see, we're doing this whole little like BioShock thing right now. Little kind of like sneak preview of what lays beneath the surface, but we'll take a look at that. I actually built this plane crash just now, just for this video, just so you guys know. So the idea that I had for this map is you'd spawn in the plane, but unfortunately I was getting issues with people spawning in there. And then you could fall out, and then there'd be a plane crash below. But I'm gonna replace that plane crash with some boats. I'm thinking. I didn't want to make it too much like the game. This is not a replica of Rapture. This is simply an inspiration of. But I wanted to replicate some things like the Lighthouse and the Andrew Ryan head. Like silly. I didn't get the sign put up. We're just like, I can't remember what that thing said. Even though I've literally just played the first few episodes. I'm not sure if I've uploaded my walkthrough yet or not. You know how it goes. But yeah, you head over here to the bottom of the lighthouse where the bathysphere is, but we don't have a bathysphere in this game, so we just jump in. Now this is like the workers kind of section. They also just did a new update for Minecraft and all that, so you can kind of like normally I would drop through this a lot faster. These are accurate too, by the way. These actually tell you the depth. You guys are probably like, see, what the fuck are we doing here in Minecraft? You don't play Minecraft, and the answer is, yeah, I do. I used to. I don't as much anymore. I wanted to show you guys like a really cool project that I used to do a really long time ago. That I wouldn't say I quite given up on this. I just don't play that much Minecraft anymore. But yeah, that being said, I actually have been coming back to this every once in a while. Honestly, between the last cut and this cut, I've added a new building, and I've also gotten rid of the plane crash above and replaced the boat. So yeah, a little bit of time travel in there for you guys. But yeah, this is first Diver's Tower. This is the first building I constructed, and essentially, I'm not sure if it was lowered to the ground or to the seabed as a whole structure, or if it was lowered down to pieces and assembled by diving crews. But either way, this served as a main hub or base of operations for the first few construction projects that took place. And then since this is the first tower, we needed very robust divers, so we had the big daddies, you know, take care of all that. So we got different lockers for each of the different workers. We had the Rosie Lobber, which I think was a cut character in one of the games, and the Brawler, and then warning, big sister, no entry. You don't want to be messing around with that one. That one's still experimental. Anyways, we head down from the first floor, which is the locker room, down into the briefing table. I don't know if I have a sign for the upstairs. So this is the briefing table. Basically, after everyone would get their gear and ready, you know, ready it up, we'd come here and we'd all just go, oh, we gotta build the atmospherics department and whatnot, you know, and people are like, atmospheric, let's get going. Anyways, and then we got a little airlock system here that meets down into the meeting lounge and upper HUD. So this is more of like the lounging area and whatnot. We got a neat little table over here. And like, if you look out any of these windows, like, it just looks crazy. I don't know. This is like one of the few things I'm actually proud of in Minecraft, but it's also one of the few things I actually put a lot of work into. Normally with Minecraft, I would just play not creative, survival mode on a friend server with a whole bunch of people. And then this is the lower hub, which is just, yeah, the upper hub and the lower hub, just basically hallways for getting around to different places. So, yeah. We'll start over here because this is one of the first areas I've built. We head through a very elaborate hallway. This place is pretty cool. I put a lot of work into just this hallway, but it has its downfalls. It's a little tricky to get out of it. That's creepy sounding. That's a new sound they've added. This is a metal foundry. So basically, we take vats of molten metal. There's catwalks and stuff up here that you can actually originally climb up. So yeah, as you can see, there's like lava in these buckets and whatnot, and they come along this quote-unquote conveyor belt, and then they get tipped over into these machines where they're all mixed together. There's 3 different types of molten rocks and metals to create a super component. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but anyways, we cooled them all together. As you can see, this is the cooled slabs that we've got going on here, and the conveyor belt system takes them into the next room, which we have some redstone stuff to get up for that. In case you need to bring a hand dolly or something here. Some more. These are air vents, by the way, guys. That's how much detail I kind of went into this. And then here the conveyor belt would kind of run through the wall, as you can see. Oh wait, there's actually a window here, so you can see the conveyor belt runs to the wall and into this room, where we pound out these metal blocks and use them to build more. And then there's another one on this side as well. Like, there's interiors to a lot of these buildings. That's a dead end. That just goes out into water. So when you come up the stairs, to the right is research and development, and over here is engineering. So this was a small R&D kind of section, small laboratories and offices in here for researching new components. And then this also kind of goes into R&D. So that's water out there. And there's the Lighthouse. This is where they craft components and stuff for, you know, fasteners, tubing, piping, stuff like that for the place. Yeah, a little bit of a view to be seen out here. It's a railroad track just outside of our view. And then, yeah, some more offices. And then I think I had, like, if we go across here, yeah, because this is the only way to get in here. It's kind of like a tricky little maze. This is like the manager's office. this dude like manage everything from here, and he has a really cool view as well outside. That's the factory that we were just in, where all the molten metal is being poured in and whatnot. And then just over to the left is the warehouse for it. I don't really need to close these doors. Oh no, I kind of had this place all set up the other day for touring and whatnot. Oh Jesus, how do I get out of this place? I get a little lost now. I'm just going the same way that I went, but I didn't have to. I could have just came through that room, which would have been probably a little bit easier. But yeah, like I said, this just goes out into the water, which we don't need. Could lead somewhere eventually, but I haven't started on that side of the city yet. Anyways, we'll book it on over past this. Alright, so this is the warehouse where we're storing a lot of the metal. There's a full stack of it. There's another warehouse and some other buildings back there. That building there, as you can see, like the lights are kind of on the outside. They're hollow. There's nothing in those buildings. I haven't made any interiors. I'm pretty much done with most interiors at this point, guys. If I'm going to be doing any more interiors, it's going to be other people coming in and helping me. Like, I might get my hand in it, but I know I'd be wanting people to kind of get more involved. Let's go take a look at this window. Yeah, there's the first diver's tower there. It's very detailed since it's one of the first structures, and then I think we'll go take a look at that over there next, because it's very cool. So yeah, that structure we're looking at through the window is just to the left here. I thought there was some doors here. It deleted a lot of stuff. It's like telling me that I can't place so much of this item anymore. This is what I keep calling the engine room, even though it's not much of an engine room. It's more like a power plant, essentially what it is. But we're harnessing the thermal energy from the earth. I don't know, it looks a little messy down there. It's not perfect, but whatever. You get the idea. Essentially, we're harnessing thermal energy from the earth to create steam over here. And then the steam powers turbines, which do a lot of the work around here. There's going to be like mini power stations as well. I wanted to do this 3D kind of thing going on. As you can see, if you look like straight at the wall, you can like move to different positions and like look at it. I look at these pillars and different ways that they kind of look two-dimensional, but when you get up close to them, they're three-dimensional shapes. I don't know, I was trying to get really artsy-fartsy in here with the fucking 3D ceiling, as I call it. I call this a 3D ceiling, where when you come out here, you can see that things are like jutting out and poking out of the ceiling a lot. But I kind of wanted to keep a dome-ish look going, but I wanted to it's like a reverse. I don't know. I'm not Leonardo da Vinci, guys. Just playing Minecraft. But yeah, there's a lot to take in this room. A lot of little nooks and crannies. We can come in here behind the engine. There's a little mechanical room. This texture pack, by the way, guys, this is the steampunk texture pack, and all these pipes and stuff here, this is portraits, and then these are logs, which have like cool gear mechanisms that actually move and stuff in them. Very neat stuff. Very cool texture pack for creative mode. Could be a little confusing in survival, but probably would work. Alright. This is a security station here. We want to have like a little checkpoint. We'll quickly go check out this back area. We won't use the upper hub because most of the places you can get to, from the lower hub. Little train station area. This is where they do a lot of the controlling. What is this? I have a redstone contraption here, and then I figured out that when I made this office here that I could technically build access to the redstone area. So this is the redstone thing that I got on. I wanted to make a proper airlock. And then the only downside, but kind of cool thing too, is if there's like, say there's a water breach in there, there's people rushing and stuff. It's horrible, but I could, the water's coming on, you know, secure the hub. And that lever out there no longer works. This is the only lever now that can activate it once it's pulled. So that people in there could be like, like clicking it trying to get out. They can't get the fuck out. The water will fill up, and they don't go home to their families. It's really not that great. I'm not that good at making minecart tracks. I wanted this to be cool, and it's not as cool as I wanted it to be. And we're not going as fast as I wanted it to. It's a little dark too, but yeah. Gives you a little view of the city. Of course. Alright, we're back here at the train station. Just briefly, just so I can show you laborers guarded. So this is the first atmospheric center. Laborers guarded. Yeah, that's what it was. Because it was built by the laborers for the laborers. And I'll show you guys the laborers' wharfs here. Now that sound is quite annoying. Yes, I know. I'm yelling above the machinery. Someone left the hatch open. So this is the atmospheric scrubber pump. This is a little machinery room that I made. And I put this in here, not knowing that it was going to make sounds. So sorry, I'll get out of this room. That's annoying, guys. Sorry. Not knowing that it was going to make sounds like that. But then later on in Minecraft, they added the minecart sounds, which made that room all the better. Oh, sorry about that. Let us head over to the garden now. Factory that we were in before. Power plant there. Alright. Now as the city grew, so did its demands for oxygen. Did I even make a way out of here? I did now. Alright. Oh! Cool thing, guys. This is where the laborers lived. This is the wharfs, as I called it. This is the upper section, which really isn't that well furnished. And there's torches everywhere because it's just something I guess I was doing. There's a few places that are furnished, but like if you come up into most of these areas, it's not furnished. If we head downstairs to the first level, this room's not bad. This is cool. This is like because I wanted to do a template for a family room. You know, they got 2 kids, boom, and a parents. You know, it's still not that luxurious. They have communal eating areas. This is like the diner here that we came into. And somewhere around here, there's a bathroom. Yep, communal bathrooms and all this stuff. And then you gotta go through these hatches to get to the floors and all that and whatnot. So if we head down, we can get into like more detailed rooms I wanted to do. I spent too much time in this fucking area. You know, it's like all crafting tables and stuff. Each flooring is kind of like a little bit different. This is a really nice room. You know. But yeah, mostly all shared stuff. Well, this is a nice one. Not exactly glamorous. So you can see every room is like WL1, WL2. That's just to kind of give yourself a little bit of a sense of where the heck you are or where you're going, because yeah, as you can see, it gets kind of confusing in here. It's really easy to get lost in this map if you don't know which way you're going. Alright, this is the way to the garden, I'm pretty sure. I needed to make more elevated pathways too as well, because this has got to be more like maintenance pathways. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the main garden. But yeah, one nice thing about living in the wharfs is you've got easy access to the gardens normally. If I went the proper way, it's normally just a hop, skip, and around the corner. But I'm just going all sorts of funky ways, because I will admit, guys, I'm kind of lost to my own creation. We're doing well. Got a little gazebo back here. It's just opened up to the water, because I need a few maintenance hatches and every now and then. We recycled water through these ports and pumped it through and underneath the sand. It's actually fresh water, too, by the way, compared to the seawater. Not really, but kind of role-playing wise. And then there's all sorts of, like, little walkways and pathways up here and, like, little tree houses. So you can get nice views. Soon, I'm hoping I gotta, like, fill up all the rest of back here. That, I'm gonna call it an eyesore. Sorry, unwritten, if you're watching this. It's a bit of an eyesore, guys, but I won't remove it. And what I will do is I'm going to build around it, because my friend built that. And she actually helped me out a lot with this garden too as well. Like that. That's cute. And she did a fantastic job with this garden. I can't remember exactly all what was her idea, what she did, but she helped a lot in here. It was like most of this, like this entire map, guys, is like 90% me. I can say comfortably that I did most of this, which at the same time is kind of sad. Here we have another machine. This is our atmospheric pump. So this pumps all the air around the area. Air around the area. That's cool. I didn't realize that I kind of made that so cool when it goes down like that. But inside there's a little cart that's kind of going around if we can find it. There it is. Looks like there's something sitting in it, but it's not. It's just a chest or a furnace. It's not exactly lined up to its spot, but that's okay. How many times I've unnecessarily snorted. And then I've tried to build this crazy elaborate elevator system that is just confusing to all hell, so let's just go up to the upper floors. Because like some elevators give you access to certain floors, while some other elevators are like I think all elevators have access to this floor. But some floors are like blocked off to certain elevators. Like as you can see, this elevator here, you can't get into this room for that elevator. This one's blocked off, and so is that one. So this one only goes up to the 4th floor. So we'd have to go into the other one to get up a little higher. Don't ask me why I made it like this. It was supposed to be like a kind of like security thing, kind of like that. Oh, you don't deserve to get up to this level. You know, it's like, oh no one in that department needs to be in this meeting room. So only certain departments have elevator access to this meeting room. And if you want access to this meeting room and you're not part of that department, then you have to go through the other department to get to this place. You know, so like in order to get to the boss's place, like to this upper place, you have to go to the meeting room. And then from there you can go up to another floor, until we finally get upstairs to, you know, the head honcho's room. As you can see, there's this whole like kind of like power thing going on here, power trip. But yeah, it doesn't really work that well. Yeah, I don't know what else to show you guys, other than maybe like outside and stuff like that. I showed you most of the interior stuff. Oh yeah, there's a police station over here. This is my police station. Kind of went for this whole, like, I'm gonna say like Men in Black thing, but no one's gonna see it. It's, I wanted to use a lot of white and bright colors. And I ended up adding some red, so I lost that element, but I stuck to like white and bright. And centralized desk, kind of like to have in Men in Black. Everything's kind of like spacey and centralized, but lost that element too. And then they have like this floating office here, which I kind of, if you guys remember Men in Black, I think it's who's the leader again? No, it's not John Goodman. It's that other actor. It's been a while since I've watched Men in Black. It's a guy who sounds like John Goodman, but isn't John Goodman. I don't know. It's like he's like the head honcho of the Men in Black guys or whatever. I can't remember his name. He's got a letter for a name. I don't remember which letter he is. K, maybe. No, K was la la da. Anyways, there's some inspiration here for that. This is a like pathway for prisoners to go to the prison, but this is a hollow building, so probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you get a nice little view of the city. There's the garden. That's the atmospheric place where we're the complicated elevator system. Yeah, that over there is where that machine was with the minecart. It's the atmospheric pump. Like I said, the garden's there. See, there's a frame there, and then later I shelled them, and then I'll detail the outside, and then if someone wants to do an interior, then we can. A laborer's garden over there. There's the diver's tower. That building low down there, that looks like a weird shopping mall. That's the wharfs, and we're kind of above right now. That's the wharfs. The factory's back there. You can kind of see that wall there, through that window way back there. That's the that construction place. It's cool. Like you can look through the windows. So yeah, that building there is hollow. And then that's the police station, and it's actually one of the tallest, if not the tallest, building I've got down here. I wanted to start building a lot more taller structures and skyscraper-like buildings, just to add a bit more of a city feel to it. Let's head outside. There's some more interior stuff that I want to show you, but yeah. This is the outside of the police station. As you can see, it's quite tall. This is the prison area. If you kind of look through, you can see it kind of looks pretty prison-y. The base of it here, I've got some random tubing kind of going around all over the place. Looks like I was starting some stuff around here. Yeah, so only in certain areas I started working on the ground in between some of the structures to give a bit more of that depth. This is the air pumps here. They pump air in and out of the garden into the atmospheric area here, and then there's that giant machines in here somewhere. You can hear it. Shell. This is the power plant. The one really crazy building. If we peek through the window, you can kind of remember which one I was talking about. It's a really crazy one with all the crazy shit inside. It is it's a dome structure. So I built a giant dome in Minecraft with two smaller domes kind of heading off the side of it to give it this giant like Mickey Mouse kind of head appearance. Yeah, I went pretty crazy with this exterior stuff. So yeah, some of these buildings are just like standing structures. They don't have any interior or any kind of function. Some of them are like smokestacks or just like lighting towers, kind of stuff like that. But yeah, that's the atmosphere is placing in. So as you can see, I've kind of chunked out a lot of the dirt in here to give it more of an uneven feel. And then I'll come in through here and I'll put like some tubing or some piping using like, you'll see I've got some scattered around here. Yeah, so as you can see, I've got some tubing and some, oh. Well, that doesn't work in other maps anymore. I thought they fixed that glitch. But you can see it's quite easy to get lost in such a complex little city. You guys are probably recognizing some of the interiors. Here's that neat hallway I'm proud of. Oh crap, we're gonna get stuck here. Yeah, I remember this is a bit of a pinch point. This is one of the exteriors that I'm actually quite proud of too as well. This is the factory building. I have these cool little archways that go through it. And then, oh, if you guys want to see the building I just added that I was talking about. So I finished, this was like the one storage room I showed you. It's got all the storage inside. And then this is like a secondary building. It's got no interior though. As well as this one I just finished the other day. So this is something when I was peeking down, you guys probably didn't see. As well as this hallway, which doesn't actually connect to there. This is like a dead end inside. And then yeah, this is a completely hollow building too as well. On the inside and that thing too is hollow. So this whole big thing, all the way to this structure here. I'm not sure why it's missing that. This is all hollow on the inside. As you can see, it's just lights and whatnot. So, have I spent too much time on Minecraft? Yeah, I would say I've spent a little bit too much time on this. But, I don't know, so maybe I'll spend a little bit more time. If you guys want, I'm going to start playing some BioShock. I'll start uploading some episodes of that just to play through that and whatnot. I thought I'd show you this before I do so. And then maybe, as we play through BioShock and whatnot, we'll find different aspects or buildings or something I might want to replicate. Probably not really, but maybe we'll just keep continuing to work on this project. Oh, wait. Maybe if you guys are kind of curious. So this is that eyesore I was talking about. That person built. Ooh. I don't quite remember how to get into it. I think I built a way in. I also built a way in here. She wanted to make a submarine, and she made this. Isn't exactly a submarine. Yeah, nothing really much to look at inside here. I started doing like the stripes and the patterns and whatnot. This is pretty cool though. She made this, which is nice. I thought this was pretty cool, and I think I could surround something to make it look even neater. Oh, there's, yeah, I built a little hatch here. This is actually a pretty cool little house that she built, though. She's got this whole weird redstone floor thing going on. Like, she hasn't been on here in years, so if she happens to see this video, I might link her, since I still have her on PSN. She'd probably be pretty blown away to see this. She's like, oh my god, I remember building this. But yeah, this is still totally here, still totally exists. Just in case you were wondering, unwritten. And I think she did a fantastic job with this building. It looks great. Now, if she'd come back and finish her submarine, that'd be freaking awesome. What is that? I have been playing Minecraft a bit on survival mode again. So maybe if you guys want to see a live stream of that, no one ever comments below, but just on the off chance that you do, leave a comment below, let me know. Like, hey, do some fucking Minecraft survival. See, Red, you seem like you built some pretty crazy shit. What can you do in survival mode? Answer is not really as much as some people are. Definitely more experience in creative mode than anything. But yeah, I don't know. There's not much else I can really show you guys. If you want to, we can maybe take a look at this later. One other thing I could do is show it to you guys from the surface. It looks pretty cool. We can also take a potion and also you guys can get a view of the little boat that I built. So no more plane crash. I disabled autosave when I made that plane crash. Not sure if I'll regret it later. We'll see. But yeah, the city looks pretty good from up here. Now we get in a little bit more detail. So yeah, the tower, this lighthouse looks pretty crazy too.